Hi, little video today, something a bit different this time. This is a PETROMAX Frontier stove, their Loki model. The reason I've picked this up is that we're thinking about doing some hot tent camping later on in the year, and for that obviously you need a source of heat for your tent, and this seemed to be the best product on the market for our needs. The added benefit of this product is obviously you can use it outside your tent, so on a summer's evening you can sit around it for heat, you can cook on it, and actually PETROMAX, which is quite unique, couldn't find anyone else doing it, also do a shed converter, so you can basically take your flue out through your shed roof and create a warm workspace. So first thing I'll be doing with this before we go camping is I'll be putting it into a medium-sized garden shed to use it as a more comfortable workspace, potentially somewhere to film some videos if I can tidy it up enough. And yeah, so for this video I'm going to look at the product. We will season it, so we'll fire it up for the first time and we'll use it in the open air. I also want to take some temperature readings with this thermometer, laser thermometer, to find out exactly how hot it gets up the flue, so I can think about where I put it in the shed, because obviously it's a timber shed, so I want to make sure that I'm not going to get it too close to anything which might be flammable, and just understand a bit more about how it works. So let's get this open and see what's in the kit. So in my pack here we've got a kit to install in the shed roof, a silicone sort of seal there. We've got a storage bag. We've got this, which is, I believe, a spark arrestor for the top of the flue, which means that you're not going to set fire to your tent or anything outside your tent, so any burning embers are caught in that. And obviously the stove itself. So let's get the stove out and start putting that together. Okay, so it comes pretty well wrapped up. Lots of bits to take off, so obviously edit this down a bit. The three legs fold out, really easily pinned in place. The pins actually hold the legs in situ when it's folded as well. The chimney bits, or the chimney or the flue pipe parts, are all stacked inside. Obviously sort of settled and trance it a bit. The first bit you put on is the single piece with the adjustable vent on it, and the rest goes on with ease. That's a spark arrestor going on the top there, as you'll see in the next shot. It's a fair old head height above, so the smoke isn't going to be in your face. There I am. I always try to avoid being in the videos, but not today. Expertly chopping some wood there, well, at least I don't lose a finger. It's just some old building offcuts. It's probably treated, so not ideal, but it's what was around. On the top there I've got a couple of fat wood sticks, which is basically sort of a resin infused pine. It's brilliant. I've sort of feathered it up a bit there, just to allow it to sort of start up nicely. They like to be on a little bed of wood. Now I've got two, because what I really want to do is get the smoke and the fire going up the flue at the back there as quickly as possible, to stop any smoke coming out the front, especially if you're in a tent or a confined space. I think this needs a little bit of work, but my theory is to set a fire at the back first and then set up a little fire at the front, and hopefully that will start drawing through in the direction that you want it. In the background you can hear my neighbour building fence. Didn't realise the microphone was picking that up. So that's drawing through now. That's early doors. It soon cleans up and burns a little bit clearer than that. You can see the body of the stove there smoking. That's why you really want to take it outside to cure it the first time you use it, because the paintwork needs to cure, and you really don't want to be doing that in a confined space. So it quickly got up to temperature over 300 degrees. Obviously when you're cooking on it, the heat doesn't come through quite that quick. Now that reading there on the chimney, on the flue, is wrong. I must have pointed the wrong bit, because that actually comes out sort of nearer 200 degrees, so you definitely need to sort of bear in mind how you're going to fit that into your shed or your tent. Kettle boils, no problem, takes a little while, and that's about it. So we've had our first test burn on this, and it's cooled down day after now. Really just thought I'd wrap it up by packing it back down, showing you how it all fits into the body and popping it in its bag. Yeah, really impressed with this. Very easy to get a really intense heat. The little stove top here I didn't take off. We did a sort of a pot based meal, sort of a spaghetti bolognese meal, and just took off the conductive heat rather than opening this up. Little towel rail here, that's pretty good. Certainly plenty warm enough to keep things dry, but not enough heat to burn it for sure. So we'll just pack it back down, and then we'll wrap it up. Well, that's the PETROMAX Loki Frontier stove. As I say, really impressed, really very easy to use. Couple of little things I've got in mind to get it up to heat, because getting that draw early is really important, having a nice clean burn, and you don't really want to be chucking smoke around if you can avoid it. As I say, ultimate goal is to get this in a hot tent. I'll be uploading a video shortly of installation in a shed, just to keep it a bit of a nicer working space, certainly for the winter months. And we've got some footage of some cooking as well, so we'll be uploading that. Yeah, hope that's useful. If you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. Lots of different sort of products I cover, anything which really interests me, to be honest. Everyday carry, pen knives, fountain pens, guitar, cycling, all sorts really. Please check it out, might share some other common interests. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Okay, thank you very much, bye bye.